Hey, this is BlindFox. Welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go donate on patreon.com. So today we are going to do the SERAC, the 2-meal pack. Pack 2, this was packed in 2020. It's expired in 2022. As I said, it was packed by SERAC. So let's see what we are going to have for lunch. So we are going to have our 3-in-1 coffee. We're going to have our granola fruit mix. Is it granola? Yes, it's granola. We're going to have pineapple isotonic drink. This makes a cup. But these are stuff, the other stuff that I tasted of this is actually very strong. You can actually add more water here. There is no fill line or anything that tells you where to stop, but it does say 250 ml. But this is so strong you can really add some more water. And of course everything here as well can stand upright. Let's just not forget that. And we've got our chicken pasta. There, our chicken pasta, 400 grams. There is some nutritional information there. I think around 6,000 calories in this thing. So this thing has got really big chicken pieces, but what I did is I sort of didn't want to squash everything fine, so I just sort of looked for the hard chicken pieces and just squashed them fine. You see, I did it sort of a few days ago, did it can sort of just lie in the sauce, just to see will this soften the chicken a bit, because the chicken was a bit, of course it's real chicken, was a bit dry for me. So we've got our Ration heater, and it can also, everything as I said, can stand upright. Although this thing you want to just tip when it is sort of filled, so that the Ration heater can stay warm. And we've got 2 Ration heaters. You could have used one for breakfast. So since you are reusing this bag, we're just gonna leave one of these heaters. And you even might use 2 heaters if you want really your stuff to be hot, but one heater you just have to turn it halfway through. You can of course put your coffee as well in the bag. I'm not going to. So you can see quite nice big bag there, foil line, so it will reflect some of the heat back. And you just pop your food in there. As you can see, this can stand upright, but you really have to just tip it over a bit. Then you close this and you put water in, and there's a little hole there. And here of course they show you how this works. And they say you should stand upright. You use about 150 ml of water, but frankly this thing needs to be hot or needs to be covered by water, which it's not if it's in the to let it stand upright. And this is sort of a single bag with stuff in. So I'll just spread it out, put water on this, and I will be back in what, 15 to 20 minutes. See you then. So while our food is in the Ration heater, let's get started with this. So our coffee. So today I'm going to look very try not to, just to show you that this stuff can stand up when it's got water and stuff in it. I will just try not to bump them over. And today I'm not going to use any other cutlery, not even my plate, so I hope. There we go, you've got the yellow. I've added, if you watch the other one, there is a lot more water in there than there should be. It's almost 1.5 cups, maybe a bit more, I'm not sure how much that is. But these cool drinks are very strong, so let's taste this. I was right. These are very strong cool drinks, so you can add more water than they say. This tastes to me just like pineapple jelly. Very sweet. It's actually a good thing to add a bit more water if you don't like very sweet stuff, because this is really sweet. You get that artificial pineapple taste. It tastes a bit better when there is more water in, I think. But this is very artificial pineapple, very sweet. You really, I think this, I don't know how the energy here is, but this, it's a nice drink. It's just a bit sweet for me, but really pineapple-y. And the thing about this is you can even add still more water. If you drink a bit out of the bag, you can even add more water then. So that's our drink. And having a Ziploc, you can then just go and seal it again. So you might be, I would actually, you have a sort of clip here so that you can just put it, maybe carry it with you for a bit or something. So the next thing we'll do is our granola. I'm leaving the coffee because the coffee is quite hot. And again, there was 10 notches. There you can see fruit cubes, granola pieces, or grainy pieces. I think that is a raisin down there. So let's see what we see. So I saw some fruit pieces or cubes. So it's cubes or pieces. There's definitely muesli. There's some banana. I'm not going to put them into my hand. There's some grainy granola type pieces things. There is some sweetness, and there is a little bit of salt added here. Not a lot, but just a bit of salt. So this is actually a nice snack, I think. I think this is around 60 grams. This is what these snacks normally are. Did I remove it when I removed the notch? No. That might be 60 grams. But anyway, this is our granola. This can't stand upright though. But you don't need to, you can just eat out of the bag. So let's do our coffee before I just go and turn our meal. So here's our coffee. Really smells coffee-like. You can see there milk down there. Nice and frothy because you shake it. And again, Ziploc, so you can drink this and it can stand. If it just trips over, it might not mess. So let's taste. Nice, sweet coffee taste. Do taste the coffee here. This is not a bad coffee. I'm not really fond of sweet coffee, but it is really, it's a nice, it almost tastes like cappuccino because it's sort of frothy. But it's not bad. This only takes 200 mils, so it's not really a lot of coffee, but it's nice. So this, and it can stand upright if you just close it properly. There we go. So I'm gonna turn the pasta and we will be back with you in 10 minutes. So it took 20 minutes for this pasta to heat up. Now these bags have got two 10 notches. One at the top of the bag and one a bit lower. The one at the top of the bag is fine, you can tear it open there. But the one at the bit lower, the label gets in the way. So unless you have a knife, and you can eat fine with the pouch when you just tear it open at the top. But if you really want a nice experience, you have to use the second 10 notch. And for that, you really need a knife to cut through the label. It's sort of a plastic label. So you can see there, we've got the pasta. I squashed the chicken fine. There is, I think that's a pea, and there is some carrots. So I squashed the chicken fine so that it is easier to eat. So let's have, and this, you've got sort of screwy pasta. And there is chicken as well there, I think. So let's take a lovely bite and look at that nice sauce. It's sort of a, I don't know if it's a cheesy carbonara, cheesy sauce. I'm not really sure, but it's a really nice sauce. So I'm going to take a bite. Just need to lift this a bit. Just look at that. Just zoom out a bit again. Really saucy. Now, since I've got the chicken fine, you can see the pasta looks still okay, but I've got the chicken fine. What that means is the sauce can get into the the fibers, or the chicken breast fibers. That means your chicken isn't dry at all. Where if you leave, so you can just squash it fine before you heat it up. But if you leave it like sort of big pieces, it's very dry because this is real chicken. This is not prefab, this is real chicken. And when you leave it sort of big pieces, the sauce can't get everywhere, and then your chicken is very, very dry. But squashing the chicken fine, but you can feel the chicken because the chicken is, you can really feel the difference, sort of the firm chicken. It's really, so it's easy to find them and squash them before you start eating this. When it's squashed, the sauce really gets into the chicken, and it's very, 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 very much more juicier. So this is, So I would say if you do this, squash the pasta. This has been heated for 20 minutes, as I said, and I turned it around for 10 minutes. So next time when I do use the heater again, I will actually keep the little pouch or the little bag in each pouch and then just add the water to that. Not to the whole ration, or not to the whole bag. And then see if I can let it stand upright and see how that works. So this is our ration review. As I said, I didn't use any other cutlery except the knife that I used to actually cut the second 10-notch. So the chicken pasta are quite nice. The chicken wasn't as dry this time because I've squashed it. Your granola, a bit sweet with the fruit, a bit salty as well, quite nice. The cool drink, nice. It's normally a bit strong for me, but you can just add extra water and it's fine. And the coffee, as I said, a very nice, almost a cappuccino. So this was our lunch. I'm not going to use the extra salt and pepper, but it's there, and there's a serviette as well. And of course I will sometime use the wet or the antiseptic wipe. But this was nice. So it was lunch of this, or the final meal actually, which is lunch of the SERAC, the 2-meal pack 2. It is a nice meal if you just want 2 meals. There's enough stuff to eat. You actually get extra chocolate that you don't get with every meal. So it was. Can I say anything? So it was really a nice meal. I think it was. I don't remember anything besides the banana maize bar, which I don't like. All the other stuff was nice. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.